Hi, my name is John Milton. I'm going to be presenting on infrastructure. To summarize my presentation, I'll start with infrastructure safety basics, infrastructure issues, infrastructure safety measures, and then close out with some recommendations. First, the fundamentals. 88% of pedestrian travel is on 1 or 2 star roadways, while 86% of bicyclist travel is on those same roads. 67% of motorcyclist travel is on 1 or 2 star roadways. Now, infrastructure issues. Current barriers to effective infrastructure treatments include cost, issues with compliance, design issues, implementation issues, public acceptance, and maintenance. Monitoring, analysis, and evaluation of the network are usually admitted, although required to ensure expected outcomes are met. Assessment of safety performance and the impacts of changes are often overlooked. In most countries, more than half of all road deaths and serious injuries occur on less than 10% of the roads. Lower levels of compliance with road rules and lesser respect of the rule of law occur in many low and middle income countries. Compliance of treatment by road users is significant issues in low and middle income countries, and it is very likely that treatment effectiveness will be less as a result. Issues that suffer from lack of compliance at roundabouts, failure to give way, and even vehicles circulating in the wrong direction, where pedestrian crossings, failure of traffic to give way, pedestrian footpaths, obstruction and misuse by vehicles, including motorcycles, a signalized intersection, failures to stop, shoulder sealing, misuse of it as an extra lane, parked vehicles and roadside trading, off-road motorcycle paths and cycle paths, obstruction of the paths, misuse by inappropriate vehicles. Road infrastructure is the single most significant factor that contributes to the severity of a crash. Head-on crashes occur on undivided roads, while the lack of a footpath or safe crossing for pedestrian presents a major risk of death and serious injury for pedestrians. For cyclists and motorcyclists, the lack of specific infrastructure that ensures a safe journey, like cycle lanes and motorcycle lanes, leaves them vulnerable to injury and death. The UN Decade of Action highlights what to do, how to do it, and who to do it. With what to do, they highlight multimodal transport and land use planning, safe road infrastructure, safe vehicles, safe road use, and post-crash responses. How to do it: through financing, legal frameworks, speed management, capacity improvement, gender equality, technologies, and a focus on low and middle income countries. The who to do it: with government, civil society, private sector, funders, and UN agencies. The UN's second decade of action for road safety has a goal of reducing traffic deaths and serious injuries by 50% from 2021 to 2030. It highlights the adoption of the safe system as necessary to prevent fatal and serious crashes. Focus on improvements in infrastructure and vehicle safety over the medium and long term will be essential to providing a forgiving system. Road infrastructure must be planned, designed, built, and operated to enable multimodal mobility, including shared public transport and walking and cycling. For those just starting to address safety, corridor demonstration projects are a very effective way to improve safety. The safe system principles are that death and serious injury are unacceptable. Humans make mistakes. Humans are vulnerable. Responsibility is shared. Safety is proactive, and redundancy is critical. Avoiding a crash involves separating users in space, separating users in time, increasing attentiveness and awareness, Managing kinetic energy involves managing speed, managing mass difference, and managing crash angles. Clear and defined policies relating to the delivery of safe system infrastructure are required to drive road safety improvements. Standards, guidelines, and tools are a mechanism to translate policy into action. Care should be taken when borrowing policy from other countries to ensure that it is fit for local conditions. The priority for low and middle income countries should be to shift from human ways to assisted ways as many roads as possible, starting with main highways and corridors. This action would imply road infrastructure improvements related to lane markings, pavements, distresses and irregularities, visibility of vertical signs, leading to safer roads for both human and automated vehicles. Assessment of risk should be undertaken for the entire road network. Although there are established approaches for identifying high-risk location, training of staff is essential. For existing road networks where data is available, assessment of crash data should be undertaken to identify high-risk locations. Proactive approaches should be adopted, and these can include impact assessments, road safety audits, road safety inspections, and road assessment programs. Currently, only high-capacity highways, motorways, freeways have the necessary features for applying a smart roads classification. When building new roads, road designers should aim to achieve the highest smart road levels possible. Activity should be directed towards implementing and expanding 5G coverage, at least along the main corridors. Low and middle income countries, governments, and transportation industry should be prepared to avoid being caught off guard and not being able to meet with or being left behind with the global community. Now some recommendations. Develop functional classifications and desired safety performance standards for each road user group at the geographic land use level and road corridor level. Review and update legislation and local design standards that consider road function and the needs of all road users and for specific zones. Specify a technical standard and road safety target for all designs linked to each road user and the desired safety performance at that location. Implement infrastructure treatments that ensure logical and intuitive compliance with desired speed environment. 30 kilometer per hour urban centers, less than 80 kilometer per hour undivided roads, and 100 kilometer per hour expressways. Undertake road safety audits on all new road sections, from pre-feasibility through detailed design, and complete assessments using independent and accredited experts to ensure a minimum of 3 stars or better for all road users, based on the IRAP star rating system. IRAP provides an affordable solution for road safety audits and road safety investigations, and is recommended especially for low and middle income countries. Undertake crash risk mapping, where crash data are reliable, and proactive safety assessments and inspections on the target network with a focus on relevant road user needs as appropriate. Set a performance target for each road user based on inspection results with clear, measurable metrics at the road attribute level, like sidewalk provisions. Infrastructure is a key priority for increasing road safety. The PIARC Road Safety Technical Committee provides up-to-date recommendations on the planning, design, implementation, operation, and maintenance of road infrastructure according to the Safe System approach to all road authorities and stakeholders. PIARC is engaged in promoting road safety all over the world and committed to actively supporting low and middle income countries. The new knowledge sharing campaign for road safety will provide monthly updates on social media and on the PIARC website for all essential road safety areas. Stay tuned for more actions and events. Here you will find relevant PIARC reports, and I'd like to thank you for your attention.